What's the worst way a golden child ever betrayed their parents? I grew up as the oldest of 3 daughters. No matter what we achieved, Dad always reminded us that we weren't sons. He believed a son was the only child who truly mattered because he could carry on the family name. When my brother Ethan was finally born, Dad treated him like a miracle, while my sisters and I became almost invisible. The favoritism got worse as we got older. My middle sister dreamed of becoming a doctor and worked incredibly hard in school. When she asked Dad for help paying for medical school, he refused. He said he wasn't spending that kind of money on a daughter because she would eventually marry and leave. She cried for days but didn't give up. She worked part-time jobs, took out loans, and became a nurse. Meanwhile, Dad spent thousands of dollars helping Ethan chase one dream after another. When Ethan was in his 20s, he became obsessed with online trading. He spent hours watching influencers who showed off luxury cars, expensive watches, and giant houses. They promised anyone could become rich through stocks and crypto. Ethan believed every word, and somehow Dad did too. Every time Ethan lost money, he promised the next trade would make millions. After our mother passed away, Dad gave Ethan even more control. He sold family land, emptied savings accounts, and handed over money meant for retirement. My sisters and I begged him to stop, but Dad accused us of being jealous. Eventually, Ethan convinced him to transfer nearly everything into his name so he could manage investments more easily. For a few months, Ethan bragged about becoming rich. Then one day he vanished. His phone stopped working. His apartment was empty. His social media accounts disappeared overnight. At first, Dad insisted Ethan would come back. Then the debt notices started arriving. We eventually learned Ethan had lost almost everything through reckless trading and risky investments. Instead of facing the consequences, he ran. A few weeks later, I got a phone call at work. It was Dad, and he was crying so hard I could barely understand him. I'd never heard my father cry before. He told me the police were at his house and the new owner wanted possession of the property. Ethan had secretly sold the house months earlier to raise cash. I rushed over. Dad was standing on the porch holding a small cardboard box while movers carried furniture outside. He kept saying, "I don't want to leave. Your mother died here. You girls grew up here. This is my home." Then my sister arrived straight from her hospital shift, still wearing her nurse's uniform. The daughter Dad refused to support was now helping him pack his belongings. Dad looked at her and broke down. Through tears, he said, "I should have been proud of you."